So, hello everyone, welcome. This is currently, look at this beautiful face. Let me take it off, there you go. This is currently me, just alone, all alone. But, I've just had the idea that I just wanted to kind of just, do some side work, a little bit of off camera, alone or something. Uh, yeah, I hope you understand. So, as you can see, we're at a completely different place. And if I just turn around here, this is going to be the start of our shopping mall. As you can see, we in the back there, we got our good friend, Good Times with Scar, just walking around with a watermelon. So, yeah, I installed the data pack, which was called Armor Statues, which is a very nice mod, and I think I kind of got the hang of it. So we're definitely going to be using that a lot. And maybe someone else, of course, in the near future. But yeah, that's that. Also, as you can see at the bottom left, you can see that the voice chat is not connected, which is kind of weird. For some reason that just happens. So, yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But for now, it'll be alright. I'm all alone anyway, and I don't think anyone's gonna join anytime soon. So it should be fine. But what I've got for today's episode is, or maybe side video, I don't know actually. I've got a speedboat planned for the shopping mall, and this either becomes its own episode or just a completely different side video. I'll just have to wait and see. But as you can see, I've made a nice little start. I've got a great plan for this as well. So it's going to be quite interesting. I'm going to take you through it. Maybe I'm going to talk about it a little bit more during the time lapse, and otherwise you'll just hear some fine tunes. Now, I think without further ado, I think we should just get started on the mall. And yeah, I think we should just, yeah, time lapse time, I guess. Let's do it. So for today's time lapse, I kind of just wanted to talk a little bit. As you can hear, this is editing me talking, and well, as you can see, I have already started building. And while you see this very nice time lapse, I decided to kind of just explain of what the current idea is of the shopping mall. Now, the current idea is, as you can see me build with bricks on the left side, and on the right side, as you will see soon enough, and you can already kind of see, I'm using a different block palette, which means that we're going to be using different themes. And so the idea is that we got 3 floors, which of each floor containing 2 different themes. So as you can see, the one on the left is the one I'm currently working on. And well, I guess I can already kind of announce to you what that's going to be. This is going to be the medieval kind of section. It's going to be a little medieval stylish, maybe a little more like, well, a little castle vibes, kind of, I think. Man, I'm so good with my words. Anyway, as you can see, I'm kind of making the path. I'm kind of making sure that no creepers can spawn in the area, as you can see, sleeping through this night. And well, yeah, I'm kind of just making the layout. I've already got a creative world where you can see the entire idea. I don't want to show that world right now because that might be spoilers. Although on the other hand, well, you'll see anyway. But you know, I do want to keep things a little interesting, at least, you know. And so the idea is, of course, that everyone can just go to this place. It's in the middle of, I hope, everyone, and that you can just go here and either go make some stonks, you know, make some diamonds or whatever resource you currently need, and well, you know, maybe I don't know, maybe you wanna sell a couple bricks for 2 stacks of flowers or something. I don't know. That's all up to whoever makes the shop. And well, of course, you can see I've made already basically 2.5 rooms, so everyone is free to just kind of choose a room that they want and just decorate it themselves. And I'm honestly really excited to see what kind of ideas people are going to come up with. So as you can see, the left side is now, the camera is flipped since I last spoke of the camera angle. You can see me remove some of the terrain. The left side is going to be themed after caves, which means, well, obviously, before 1.17 came out, we were just, we would just like use normal stone for the entire section, I think. But seeing that we've got the Caves and Cliffs update right now, I thought it would be nice to just kind of divide it into multiple sections. The one on the bottom you see is a little bit of a dripstone section. I kind of thought it was expensive in my creative world. I already saw it coming. So I just thought like one room is gonna be dripstone and the rest is gonna be stone, because you know it's still rather expensive and dripstone is quite rare. Not entirely, of course, but it's hard to get a lot of. So I just decided to make one room out of dripstone and kind of just merge it into a normal stone biome for the rest of that area. And well, it's just kind of that, you know. So well, while I'm talking, I guess what also comes to mind is I hope you don't mind me talking over this time lapse, you know. I hope I don't bore you with my boring voice. Uh, yeah, of course, if you would like to hear me talk while during a time lapse more often, actually, well, of course, just let me know in the comments, you know. I'd be happy to know. And if you would just listen to some tunes rather than listen to my voice, that's also fine with me. Then I'll just do the explaining while we build and just go along with it, you know. That's all fine with me. Yeah, so as you can see, I've kind of started a new area, a new room, and as you can see, that's a deep slate. Well, it's hard to see from there, so I'll move the camera a little closer. And as you can see, that's a little deep slate area. I'm gonna merge the stone area with the deep slate. And well, of course, you know, since deep slate is also part of the caves, well, we just made 2 halves. Like one half is gonna be stone, one half is gonna be deep slate. And also, I kind of tried to make the rooms, basically the shops actually. I tried to make them about the same size, so like the rooms on the left and right you can see right now, well, kind of see. Those are, the floors are 9 by 9, which means, I don't know how many blocks I don't want to calculate that right now. But well, you can kind of get the idea of how big that is just by looking at it right now. So yeah, that's basically how big each room is going to be. And of course, there's going to be some rooms that won't be able to fit within a perfect square 9 by 9. So I try to kind of just, you know, make the rooms a little bit similar, but not entirely. You know, so the shape's going to be different, but the size is hopefully kind of the same. And if not, well, if you, in case you want a smaller shop, well, there you go, I guess. There's one for you. And of course, right now it doesn't look very detailed like the dripstone. Maybe I'll put some other blocks in there for more detail, but that's gonna be for, well, later. For now, it's just kind of plain. I already tried to do a little bit of texture, as you can see, with the moss blocks, which is also going to be a area part of the caves, a moss area, because, well, since we didn't really have the lush caves biomes yet, I kind of thought, you know what, I'm gonna make my own lush caves. and as you can see, it's currently just pure moss, which is, well, I really do like moss, don't get me wrong, of course, but I do really have some ideas for just mixing and matching other blocks to make a really interesting and good looking texture. I gotta say, I never really say much that things are good, but when I do, I think, yeah, most of the times I really mean it. So yeah. Now, I think for the rest of this time lapse, I'll just kind of let you listen to a little bit of tunes and, well, see how we finish this up. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. So, as you can see, we are now back, and currently we have got a very, well, it's an upgrade, I guess. So, I'm just gonna have to take you through it because, well, as I might have already explained in the time lapse, we're gonna divide our mall into different sections. This right here, where the nether portal is the main area, for very obvious reasons. And over on this side, this half, this entire half is gonna be like a cave-ish themed section. And on this half, it's gonna be a medieval style-ish thing. I can really speak today, don't I? Can't I? Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, we are currently kind of just ready to finish this up for now. I've done this area right over here, I've done this area right over here, and I've done some over here. I've, well, made a little room here, made a little room here, made a half room over here, and well, that's gonna be it for today, I guess. So yeah, as you can see, it's very minor, the change, but it's gonna become really, really big, and I'm really excited for all of you to see the rest of all this, because I really wanna, well, make this a functioning shopping mall where people will come in and out every day to get their stuff and maybe get paid. But unfortunately, that's all the time I have for you today. I'm gonna have to wrap it up there, and yeah, well, I guess I'll just see you in the next episode, huh? Yeah? Goodbye.